Just in is this great running old Cadillac Convertible. It's got 75,000 actual miles on it. It's powered by what's believed to be its original 500 cubic inch big block with power steering, power brakes, air conditioning. We put all new plugs in it. The wires look great. We might have put new wires on it as well. Yeah, it looks like we put new plugs and wires. So just a fresh tune-up. We also, carburetor is leaking a little bit from sitting. We went ahead and flushed the gas tank out, and we also put a carburetor kit in it. So that's Quadrajet's all rebuilt. As far as the hood gap on the driver's side, it's in fantastic shape from front to back. The chrome around the headlights is great on both sides, very nice, not all pitted. Front bumper's the original, so it's got some remnants of some bugs and stuff on there. But if a guy wanted to spend the time and really polish it out, I think it would be just fine. I don't see any major dents or any surface rust anywhere on it as well. Very clean. Looks to me like there's a little crack here in this marker light on the outside one. As we look up and down the sides on it, the paint job was definitely what I'd call a driver quality paint job years ago. It's never been wet sanded and buffed. I think that would help it. It looks just a little dry. It ain't a high quality, show quality finish, but it's very presentable. What I'd qualify it as a parade car. It is missing these two pieces on the front fenders. They're a hard plastic piece, very notorious for breaking. You can purchase those online. I chose to sell it just the way it is. As far as the front fender goes, it's got some scratches right there on the front fender. As we look on the lower fender, I don't see any blisters anywhere. It's got a nice solid lower fender. Doors in fantastic shape, no rust in the front or in the back. Does have a few paint chips. It's right here. In front of the rear quarters, no blisters. Does have fender skirts, and around the wheel wells, it's excellent. I don't see any blisters there. Behind the rear wheels, very solid. As you look on the undercarriage pictures of this car, just a super solid Cadillac. A lot of these rusted out. This one did not. It's been very well taken care of. You can see that by its original interior. As we look at the lower front of the door, absolutely perfect. No body filler in there. Never had any work done. Rubbers are still nice and soft. Door panel on the passenger side is perfect. It's original. The lights work in the door. Power windows all work, go up and down. When they did paint it, they jammed it all nicely. The paint in the door jambs is just as nice as the paint on the outside. Its leather seats, in my opinion, for being 45 years old, are in great shape. Interior light works here as well. Actually, on the driver's side it works too, so all the interior lights are working. The back seat is in excellent shape. I don't see any rips or tears anywhere in the leather. Back door panels are beautiful, no rips, tears, or discoloration. It's got the wood grain around the door panels. The only thing is, it looks to me like the back of that seat back is kind of greened a little bit, just from the sun fading that. Passenger side one's not nearly as bad, but even the leather on the back of the seat is excellent. I mean, this interior is very, very nice for original. Dash pad is excellent. I don't see any cracks anywhere in the dash pad. Glove box opens up. The rear view mirror is in there along with some 8 tracks. This does have an AM/FM 8-track player. Put a little Barry Manilow in. See what we got. I'll find out if that works or not. Clock does not work in it. It's got the factory clock. Horn works. Carpet is in excellent shape, and I'm pretty sure that's original still, and it's in great shape. Door shuts nice, lines up nice. Like I said, besides the two spots in the front fenders, those little plastic pieces that need to be replaced, there's a couple scratches in this front fender. Other than that, passenger side looks really good. Look up and down the sides. It's a nice straight old car. Back bumper, that pad in the back bumper needs to be replaced or re-glued. That's not the best anymore. And it does have some surface rust on the old single exhaust, and also it's got just a little bit of oxidation there in the back bumper. It's not rusted through or anything like that, but it does have some rust on it. Back bumper is decent. As far as our gaps go on the quarter panel, looks like our gap on both sides is absolutely equal. If we look down here, it's got just a little overlap on both sides. The trunk lid itself should go over just a little bit to the driver's side. The gap's too tight on this to the passenger side, the gap's too tight on the driver's side. As we look up and down the sides, like I said, driver quality paint job, never wet sanded and buffed. To be a super nice car, to be as nice as the inside, you'd want to repaint it, but for a parade car, it's excellent the way it is. No rust on the lower rear quarter, no rust around the front of the quarter or around the wheel well. For an older paint job, it's going to show everything on this car, and the quarters are awesome. There's no rust here on it at all. Lower fender, door, no blisters anywhere on it. As we open the door here, there again, excellent. Driver's side door panel is just as nice as the passenger side. Whoever had this car really took good care of it. I'm going to open the door again. Buzzer works, and also so does the light in the door. So all four corners, the dome lights are all working. Wipers work. That switch is right here on the door panel. Okay, the windows even have a lockout on them, which is kind of cool, way ahead of their time. AM FM radio works. Not sure what we got with the 8-track though. If we pull that out, works great. Convertible top works good. Power antenna is up all the way, but it's not going back down. So I don't know if we've got a fuse bad there or what. The car's got 75,825 original miles. You can tell that by judging by how nice the interior is. Gas gauge works, and we're getting pretty low on fuel. I already checked the horn. The horn works. Wipers work. The heater fan at switch is it's got the climate control, and I need to check into that. Let's see, here we go. Because I don't think the climate control switch is working. I did check into the AC when I turned it over to cold, and the AC hoses do get really cold on there. So I think the AC will work if a guy gets the climate control figured out. I'm really going to sell this car as it is. I mean, the only thing that's not working right now is the heater fan or the climate control switch, whatever that is. But other than that, it's how I'm going to sell it. It runs and drives fantastic. It doesn't need any front end work. As far as our brakes go, they stop nice and straight. Like I said, we did the carburetor kit, new plugs, wires. I mean, it's all tuned up. There's your brakes, no pull left or right. Four-barrel kicks right in. Transmission shifts excellent. 65 mile an hour down the road. Drives nice. nice cruising convertible.